Hey everyone, so like I mentioned in my last video, I wanted to show you just kind of the gear that I'm using for this setting, but first here's a montage of me setting it up. So that takes like 15 minutes to set up, and then I spend like the next 30 minutes to 45 minutes just fine tweaking everything because I need the frames to match up perfectly and the light to be about the same. Trying to match it to the original video, but it's just never going to be the same, guys. You're never going to get the same video twice. It's not going to happen. Anyways, so the microphone that I'm using, I shouldn't have done that. So the microphone that I'm using is the Deity D3 Pro. I like this microphone because it has an internal built-in battery, but it also has its own high-pass filter built in. So as far as a run and gun microphone goes, this one is excellent if you want to mount it to the top of your camera and just go and not have to worry about too much. But in this setting and most other settings, I usually have it plugged in to an actual external recorder. And in this case, it is this. This is the Zoom H1N. People, you gotta name your stuff better. Like, it's not the D3 Pro, the H1N. Like, I could go on and on. This stuff doesn't need complicated numbers and letters. Just give it a funky name. Like, just. This is a great little recorder just because not only is it portable, but it records at 24-bit audio up to 96. But it can also record at 24-bit and can sample at 96. This is a great little recorder, not just because of its compact size, but also records 24-bit audio and can sample at 96 kilohertz. So it's pretty forgiving, even though it's not ideal, and this is something that I will be upgrading in the future. For right now, it served me well when I remember to actually press the record button. There's been twice before where that has happened, and I just kick myself every time because I've just totally screwed up the shoot. So that's the audio side of it. As far as lighting goes, my primary key light here is a Godox SL60W. Jeez. It's just a 60-watt daytime color light. It's not very powerful, but it has served me well. It's another thing that I'll be upgrading here in the near future. I also have a softbox on it. It's a Godox 55 centimeter deep, 35 inch wide. Why are we using metric and imperial in the same thing? What? My secondary light over on this side, Aputure Amaran 60D. Nope. 60B. Nope. P60X. Again with these names, guys. So this light is actually about just as powerful as this one. This one I have right now at about 30%, whereas this one I have at like 6% maybe. I don't remember. But it's a great little secondary light. I've been using it a lot lately just to kind of fill the other side that's not being key lit. It's really great light, great price. And then just below it, I have an Aputure MC something or other. It's also a great little light that is RGB and has built-in presets. It can do all these sweet effects, and it's just a really great light if you just want to add a little bit of color to whatever setting you're in. And then finally, as far as cameras go, I'm shooting this on the Sony FX3 and the lens is the Sony GM35 1.4. I will probably do a video on just the camera, just the lens, and the other camera and lenses that I have in the future. But for now, that's gonna have to do it because I'm sure this video is already way too long. I just want to show you what I'm using at the current moment as I'm going to be upgrading these things over the next few videos, and we can do videos on them as we upgrade. All right, later. That's going to be the long version.